George Washington quotes about life. 99% of failures come from people who make excuses. It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. It is better to be alone than in bad company. The turning points of lives are not the great moments. The real crises are often concealed in occurrences so trivial in appearance that they pass unobserved. Associate yourself with men of good quality, if you esteem your own reputation, for 'tis better to be alone than in bad company. George Washington quotes about woman. My mother was the most beautiful woman I ever saw. A sensible woman can never be happy with a fool. There's something special about a woman who dominates in a man's world. It takes a certain grace, strength, intelligence, and fearlessness and the nerve to never take no for an answer. My mother was the most beautiful woman I ever saw. All I am I owe to my mother. I attribute my success in life to the moral, intellectual and physical education I received from her. George Washington quotes on liberty. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. Liberty, when it degrades into licentiousness, begets confusion, and frequently ends in tyranny or some woeful confusion. The time is near at hand which must determine whether Americans are to be free men or slaves. Arbitrary power is most easily established on the ruins of liberty abused to licentiousness. Interwoven as is the love of liberty with every ligament of your hearts, no recommendation of mine is necessary to fortify or confirm the attachment. Let us therefore animate and encourage each other, and show the whole world that a freeman, contending for liberty on his own ground, is superior to any slavish mercenary on earth. Your love of liberty, your respect for the laws, your habits of industry, and your practice of the moral and religious obligations, are the strongest claims to national and individual happiness. What a triumph for the advocates of despotism to find that we are incapable of governing ourselves, and that systems founded on the basis of equal liberty are merely ideal and fallacious. I can only say that there is not a man living who wishes more sincerely than I do to see a plan adopted for the abolition of slavery. If we mean to support the liberty and independence which has cost us so much blood and treasure to establish, we must drive far away the demon of party spirit and local reproach. While we are contending for our own liberty, we should be very cautious not to violate the conscience of others, ever considering that God alone is the judge of the hearts of men, and to him only in this case are they answerable. The citizens of the United States of America have a right to applaud themselves for giving to mankind examples of an enlarged and liberal policy, a policy worthy of imitation. All possess alike liberty of conscience and immunities of citizenship. Remember, officers and soldiers, that you are fighting for the blessings of liberty. The value of liberty was thus enhanced in our estimation by the difficulty of its attainment, and the worth of characters appreciated by the trial of adversity. I hope ever to see America among the foremost nations, in examples of justice and liberality. The independence and liberty you possess are the work of joint councils and joint efforts, of common dangers, sufferings and successes. Liberty is indeed little less than a name, where the government is too feeble to withstand the enterprises of faction, to confine each member of society within the limits prescribed by the law, and to maintain all in the secure and tranquil enjoyment. We take the star from heaven, the red from our mother country, separating it by white stripes, thus showing that we have separated from her, and the white stripes shall go down to posterity representing liberty. Let me ask you, sir, when is the time for brave men to exert themselves in the cause of liberty and their country, if this is not? Arbitrary power is most easily established on the ruins of liberty abused to licentiousness. George Washington quotes on the Constitution. The Constitution is the guide which I never will abandon. Firearms stand next in importance to the Constitution itself. The basis of our political system is the right of the people to make and to alter their constitutions of government. It will at least be a recommendation to the proposed Constitution that it is provided with more checks and barriers against the introduction of tyranny, and those of a nature less liable to be surmounted, than any government hitherto instituted among mortals hath possessed. Our Constitution gives to bigotry no sanction. The situation of the general government, if it can be called a government, is shaken to its foundation, and liable to be overturned by every blast. The fundamental principle of our Constitution enjoins the sense of command, duty that the will of the majority shall prevail. The power under the Constitution will always be in the people. It is entrusted for certain defined purposes, and for a certain limited period, to representatives of their own choosing, and whenever it is executed contrary to their interest, or not agreeable to their wishes, their servants can, and undoubtedly will, be recalled. Check out these free PDF downloads. Self-improvement and motivation for success in life. Secrets to acquiring successful career skills that can gear you up for a new life and a new career. 7 practical tips to achieve a positive mindset. A comprehensive guide on how to grow your self-confidence. That's not all. You can get access to many more quality ebooks for free. Download links are in the description of this video. Hey! Wait! Before you go, please like this video. Write a comment in the comments section below. Share the video with your friends. And subscribe to our channel. Do press the bell icon to receive an intimation whenever we upload a new video on our channel. Please view other related videos on our channel.